I think we made some really nice plays out there. I think, Jillian, once again, is a standout. Ariel had the best game she's had all year, so, she's getting it and stepping up when we needed it. Lindsay's doing a great job back there. Cam Dennis, freshman, first time on the field this year, so that's a big role for her to be in, and I thought she had some really nice stops. So I think we're doing some really nice things defensively. We're not clicking on offense as we should, and we're not finishing the play. And, we should have had probably at least another 4 or 5 goals in that game, and we're just not finishing. So that's the big thing right now, is we got to be able to finish our shots. We got to be able to get shots and finish them, and we're just playing with the ball a little bit too much in the circle. And then when we do get it on cage, we're not ready for the rebound and ready to finish it off.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Natalie Wilkinson, one of the few seniors on this team? What does she mean not only to the offense but the team in general?
Well, she's just a spark out there, so, she's got great speed. She's probably one of our fastest players on the field. Just her endurance, she kept us in the game with her runs, and she gets down on herself when she's not, scoring or not always getting to the ball, but she's making a lot of really long runs on the field for us, and that's a difficult thing to do. There's times that she's running back to back, 50 to 70 yard sprints, and then having to come back and play defense, and she just keeps getting up and doing it again, and at the end she popped back to the ball on the opposite side of the field that she wasn't even supposed to be on to get possession, to keep that ball in our possession, to save them from going down and have an opportunity to score at the end. So, I'm very proud of what she's been doing for us out there.
Coach, 6 shots allowed for Johns Hopkins. Not able to get that shutout, but what did you see out of your team that really made it difficult for them to put the ball in the net?
Well, once again, I think the defense was stepping up nicely and not giving them quality shots. Okay, so a couple of those shots they got on corners, we just weren't giving them the looks, and we weren't letting them get into the circle to get the shots off that they wanted to get. So, I'm very proud of what the defense did to step up to deny that. Disappointing that they got a goal, but, it's going to happen once in a while. So, as long as we come out on the good end, we'll give it up now.
Definitely. And with 7 minutes left, there was a timeout that was called. What did you emphasize your team going through at the end of the game?
Well, we had to have grit. We had to finish with some grit. We really had to get after it and play with that intensity level, that passion, and that persistence to make sure we maintain possession as much as possible and didn't give them an opportunity to go down and score. And I think we did that, and we ended up on the good end.
And I know, Coach, I talked to you a little bit yesterday about, some of the things you're talking about. I know offensively you're still looking for the team to really start getting into a movement. How are you really going to convey that to them as you got a quick game coming up against TCNJ later on?
Yeah, TCNJ is one of the best teams in the country, and if our offense doesn't start scoring, we're not going to get the W. We have to take advantage of our opportunities, and they know that, and it's time for them to put the words into action. They know what they have to do. They can tell me what they have to do, but now they got to do it. And if they don't do it, we're going to be in trouble on Saturday. So, I believe they can do it. I see it at practice. I know what they're capable of doing when they play well and they play hard and they play together. We just need to start to click. And right now we're just not clicking the way we need to. And, that's my job to get them there.
Say overall thoughts about the game.
I think we played pretty hard. We definitely need to finish though, because there were a lot of times where we had a lot of good passing combinations, a lot of stuff we worked in practice this week, and we just didn't finish towards a goal. Tara really helped us with that towards the end.
I would agree with that. Definitely more cutting back to the ball, more movement in the circle, and then finishing like she said. Definitely help us.
Yeah, we just need to work together more. We're a young team, but
that doesn't mean anything.
We're getting it down.
Yeah. Every day we get better, and that's all it matters.
And Natalie, you were able to break through a couple minutes into the second half. What was your mindset going into that goal, and how in the world were you able to deflect that ball?
Luck. Well, every corner we huddle off at the top. It kind of gathers herself a little bit. And then I try to get a good insert in. And it's really the rest of luck. Yeah.
The rest is luck.
Yeah.
And Tara, you also had a really nice goal to break through with the 2-1 win. What was going through your mind too, and what was going through your mind when you were able to when you were breaking down the field?
Honestly, I drew a blank. I was just focusing on the ball and then trying to look up too, and then I don't know. I don't know what went through my mind. I just put it to the corner and got it. So.
And especially in your the defense, able to limit Johns Hopkins to only 1 goal and only 6 shots allowed. What were you guys doing that made it so difficult for them to break through?
I think we've been pretty strong on D with when their forwards are coming at us really fast. We like break it down, look at the play, and just try to stop them, stop any pass that they can get, and just try to force them into a block tackle.
You guys did a good job on the fast breaks. I know there was only 2 of them in the end, and they had people behind them, and then somebody was coming on them, and they managed to break them down and get in there.
And a couple road games coming up. What were some of the things you guys want to work on going forward?
I definitely think this probably tomorrow practice, next week practice, she is going to run us and make sure that we finish.
And I think the most important thing is keeping up the energy in practice and not getting down on ourselves. Like, energy is what makes us better, and we need to keep it.
I know, Natalie, I was joking around on the broadcast. I saw you try to go for the behind the back read deflection going there. I know you guys offensively had a lot. You guys had a lot of good looks. I mean, you guys were getting some shots, and I know you and Emily specifically working on both sides. I mean, how were you guys working in tandem? I know you guys both are kind of the senior leaders on this group, despite Emily being a junior. How are you guys really leading this team offensively?
Well, just with the years that we have on the rest of the group, we know what tends to work, so we can let the other girls know, and just like talking, communicating with the rest of the team. It's kind of.
And she'll tell you how it is. Like, if I'm doing something wrong, she will tell me, and I like that because as a younger player, it's like it helps me see what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah,
so.
I think the younger players really look up to the few seniors that we do have on the field.